Hello everybody, welcome back to another stream. Today, we are back in Minecraft. We are working on a little bit of, this is the same build we were last time. So I did a little bit off stream, you can tell this hallway's a little bit taller now. I threw in a floor in this main room. So I think that's the floor we're gonna go with. It's a little more industrial. And the outside's still that tiny little place out here. I'm probably gonna make this pathway a little bit shorter, make a clear walkway here, and maybe add a few decorations out here in the end. But I'm gonna wait till I have everything done. I am making a ton of the smooth stone. I have a lot to be made. I'm gonna have a chest space. I don't know. I'll just grab the rest. Make sure I have it in my inventory, because I definitely have enough space in here for it. See, all that just makes 3 stacks. We have a little bit of work to do in clearing out a bunch of rooms. Here, not hop it. Whatever his name is, Flutter. Hoppit's the Pokemon. I cleared this out. I started doing this. I realized I made a small mistake last stream. I mined these down here, a 2-wide tunnel. Went out from this last door. I counted 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then started a new hallway. But I have to carve out a 4 by 3 doorway. So it was actually a 4 wall. So I had to real quick go through, change out the location of all those, extend all the rooms by 1, and then I need to just mine this side then. So that's what we're gonna start with today. I just need to go through and finish all these little corridors. I will decorate these walls at some point. I'm not quite sure when. I might leave it to Essie, because this might be Essie's little project. She has all the farm supplies, so I might just tell her, hey, go do the farm stuff. Make it easy on myself. That background's so blown out, it's crazy. Look at this. This looks decently normal now. You can actually kind of see I'm not terribly blown out, but my background here is crazy blown out. But yeah, we just got a little bit of work to do. We got to make sure that everything is cleared up. I'm gonna put in flooring, definitely. I might put in a roof. I don't know. I think I'll just do a simple stairs in the corner and then slabs on the ceiling. That way I have an amount of detail. But I don't need to mine any more blocks, and it's still going to keep it more than 2 blocks tall, which will be nice. I don't know if I'll do any of the rooms yet. I might just leave that for later. But we have the space for a lot of crops. How many crops do we have space for? I know I'm going to have corn, wheat, wheat, potatoes, carrots in the first 3 probably. And those are going to be their own. And then I'm going to have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31. I think it's going to actually be 30. I think I counted an extra one where there wasn't one. So 30, about 30, plus 1 for pumpkins and melons, because those are going to have their own section right at the end of that run. That way, because they have an odd form factor, so I give them more space, and we'll do the same because they both grow blocks and have the same form factor. That'll be nice. But if I have 30 minus the 3, or no, it would be 31 because I have an odd number to start. That makes sense, actually. So 30, 31 most likely. And then I can make that 3. I can have like 90 crops all grown in here. And I could even do some more fine tuning with that. I can make like a run of 4 because I can split them into 4 quadrants. Actually, 4 quadrants would be kind of hard. No, I could do it. I could make 4 quadrants because I could do each corner slightly overlap a little bit. Or I could just throw in like a line down the middle of smooth stone. Make it easy on myself. We're doing I'm doing my stacking farms. If you were not here last stream, there's going to be 1 water block. So you're gonna have like crop. Crop. This will be water. And then it goes back to crop. And that makes a 9 by 9 room of farm. And so all of that will then be crop. I don't really actually want to fill that in because I have to make it dirt later. But yeah, there's a little ravine here that I'll have to hide away a little bit somehow. I'm not exactly sure how I'm going to do that, but yeah, that's the idea behind it. Makes it nice and easy, very simple to do. Kiwis get eepy. Speaking of Kiwi getting sleepy, I got test results back from my birds. Took them to a vet like Saturday, I think, or it might have been a Friday. It was one of those days. And they took blood tests. Or they trimmed the nails of my birds. They got them all nice and prepped up to be nice and healthy. Checked their weight, did all that stuff. But they did do a blood test. They clipped a nail a little shorter. I think they pricked their foot. I don't really know 100%. They took them to another room to do it. They put it on a piece of paper and then they send it over to a lab to say, hey, what gender is this bird? Well, turns out, so we, for those that don't know my birds directly, we had Mango. We got Mango from a rescue. He was the sweetest little baby that we saw. We saw him right when he came in, and then we were like, yeah, that's gonna be the one, because he was so excited to hang out and talk with us when we were just seeing him. So we grabbed him up instantly. And then about a month later, we went back and got Kiwi because we thought Mango was going to feel lonely. And I was like, we don't want that. That's a bummer, because I would go to work for 8 hours a day and Kaylin couldn't always come over. I'd always let the birds out for at least 4 hours every day. And then, or I should say Mango. And then days I was off, I'd chill out with Mango all day. So it's at the point where that's like the minimum, I shouldn't say that's the minimum. That's the recommended range for birds. The minimum, like when you're on vacation, is at least an hour a day, but that should be for very short periods of time, only if it's required. But 4 hours is like the recommended, and then anything more is like great, perfect. That's the best. The best is out 24 hours a day, basically, except not really, because they need to sleep, and some birds in the dark don't fly well, and you want to put them in a cage still sometimes. So yeah, there's that. But yeah, so I had Mango out 4 hours a day. He was getting good flight and things like that. But I felt bad for the 8 hours where I was at work, because I'd wake him up and then bring out, then go to work, and then they'd be in the cage for 8 hours. So I went back. We went back to the same sanctuary, and we found they had a couple conures. Kaylin was not comfortable with getting any other type of bird because she was kind of afraid of other birds, but she liked conures, and she wanted another Mango, because after a month she got really attached. So I was fine with that too, because I know mixing bird species together when they're going to become a bonded pair can end terribly. Like lovebirds specifically are known for not having the same body language to other birds, and they can cause issues and they get nippy. So people are like, yeah, don't mix a conure with a lovebird, or a cockatiel with a lovebird. It's bad. Sometimes cockatiels and conures are okay. Depends on the bird, the pair. Sometimes budgies can be okay, but conures are much bigger and stronger, and if they don't like each other, you can end up with a bloodbath. But two conures typically can fend for themselves and understand each other better. So we went back and got another conure. There was 3 there we could choose from, but 2 of them were like 15 and 16, meaning that they only had, on average, another like 3 to 5 years. They weren't looking too healthy. It is a bird sanctuary, but they were still very calm, and like they weren't aggressive. They were just like old. Hello, Mango. They were just old. They looked a little ratty. Would you like to sit on my shoulder, baby? No? Okay. My arm down. Yeah, they were really old, a little ratty, and then they're also like 3 times the age of Mango. And he's 5 years old, which is already fairly old to get a bird. Like, if you go to a store to buy a bird, they're never going to be that old. They're going to be under a year old, under 6 months old, typically. And that is if you go to like a proper bird, a reputable bird seller. If you go to like Target, or not Target, sorry, PetSmart, they might have, I don't think you even know their age typically. They typically get young ones though, because that's how that pet trade works, but they can be there for a while. But yeah, so he was fairly old for getting a bird. But Kiwi was only 3 months old, which was like a crazy thing, because that's prime bird age. Apparently the people who bought Kiwi originally got him from a trader, or from a breeder. Turns out that they bought the story that we heard about it from the sanctuary was that the parents bought a bird for one of their kids, did all the steps to like double check that the bird was gonna be healthy, didn't really have it on the best diet, so I don't know if like they did enough research and things like that. But when they got the bird back, their other son was allergic, meaning that they couldn't keep the bird in the home. I don't know how severely allergic it was. Like, I don't know if it was, if you kept the bird in, that child's gonna break out in hives every day, which would like really suck. Second, sorry, Kalen's messaged me. Kaylin was reading too far into the test results. But yeah, they were like, I don't know how bad it was. I don't know if it was deathly allergic or if it's like they just get super sniffly and sneezely. And then so they were like, sorry, I can't have a bird. But they dropped it off to the sanctuary, which is good. They didn't like release it in the wild. Proper etiquette. So I don't feel like they were bad bird owners all around. They did have them on Kiwi on an all seed diet, which is not healthy. So it's like one of those things where it's like, not the best scenario, but they still did the proper thing. Because if it was like bad, where it was like the child's breaking out in hives, yeah, 100% don't keep that bird. It is one thing, like it would have been good to have the other kid there, but I mean, if you're getting one of your kids a goldfish, you don't bring the other kid to get a goldfish. If you're getting one of your kids to get a ferret, you're not bringing the other kid to get a ferret unless they want to be there. You don't want to deal with. It depends on the age of the other child too. All those different things. There's so much that it could be. So I have no clue. But Kiwi did get dropped off at the sanctuary, which is a bit of a bummer for Kiwi. But now we have Kiwi, and we didn't know what gender it was because they didn't have enough time to even take it to a vet to start the process of doing all that. They had like. Probably was adopted at like 1 to 2 months, probably 2 months with the other kid being allergic. Or no, it was probably they bought it at 1 month and then dropped it off a couple days later at the sanctuary because Kiwi was already there, Kiwi was already there for about a couple weeks. And then we came in and picked up Kiwi that same day that we were stopped there. And then we brought them home and we're like, okay, well, we got to be careful because we were told Mango was a boy. And getting a girl conure is fine. Having a male and females, chill. Having 2 females can sometimes be funky if I remember what I was reading correctly, because sometimes they can get like territorial about things being 2 females for some reason. 2 males though, without a female around, are typically chill as well. However, if you add a female, they get territorial very quickly, or can get territorial very commonly. So we're like, we should try to aim for a boy. So when we were there, the other 2, I don't know if they even knew what gender the other 2 were. But we didn't want to get a 15 or 16-year-old because I felt like that'd just be too much. That'd be too age difference, and then I wouldn't be able to actually like help them and train them and things like that. They're gonna be too very stuck in their ways because of how old they were going to be. Mango still is stuck in their ways sometimes too. But yeah, so we got at the time Tiki renamed them Kiwi, and now they're just being a fluffy little baby up top of my TV. Hi Kiwi, hello baby. But yeah, we went out, finally got them a veterinarian. I did wait probably longer than I should have because the vet we were originally going to go to, Kaylin was like, we should take him to my vet that we go to for our dog. And I was like, okay, they do service animals, but like they're months out and it's going to cost a lot of money. And I can't find anything saying how they're certified for birds. So I don't know if I want to. There's a website online that gives you, will like list all the programs that different veterinarians have taken part of. Or I guess not. They won't list it. The veterinarians can list what they've taken part of. And I couldn't find anything about the vets at the animal hospital Kaylin typically goes to. And so I went to that website and found one nearby that does have things listed. And they've been to like several avian veterinarian events and different sort of trainings and things like that and conventions for birds. So I saw that it's like a 20-minute drive to the hospital that has that. And I was like, yep, I'd prefer that over someone that deals with dogs and then can check out a bird. And so I went last Saturday. I was sat down with them. We did everything. They did a test. The birds are very sweet. They said they are some of the friendliest birds that came through because they don't get nippy. You guys do a very good job at not biting. Kiwi might be going into their terrible 2s next year, starting their terrible 2s next year. So that might change, and Kiwi might become a little gremlin. Mango, however, is going to be the friendly little baby that they are. So we got, and while we were there, they were also like, would you like us to sex your birds? Because you don't know their gender, and that can be a very important step. If you don't know the gender of your bird, and you do, like, there's, female birds oftentimes want to lay eggs. It's natural for them. However, if you don't properly take care of them, well, laying eggs for birds is very strenuous and can oftentimes lead to injuries or issues that you don't want to do. You don't want to deal with. Like, if a bird becomes egg bound, or even if they start laying eggs, you have to increase their diet. If you're not prepared for that, your bird can become deficient in food sources and supplies in their body, meaning that they can die, which is a real terrible thing. So you don't want to do that to the best of your ability, and you want to be on top of it, prevent that from prevent that by like checking out their cage and all of those different items. So it's very important to take care of your birds, watch them, understand what they're doing, why they're doing. But conures are notably very hard to tell the gender of. They are some of the hardest birds to sex without blood work. It's basically impossible to 100% guarantee what the gender of a bird is, or not a bird, a conure is, just by looking at them and watching their behavior. Because there are some tells and there are some things that they will do when they're male and female. However, sometimes the males and females just do a little bit of both and a little bit of everything, and it's very hard to tell the difference. So they just say, like, don't even try to make an assumption, just treat them like both ways. Because even if you don't do this thing, if you do the things that like hormonal females do, to male, it doesn't affect anything different. It just means that they don't also get hormonal, and they typically just get more aggressive. Otherwise, if they're male, if they're female and lay eggs, that can cause issues, or you have to go through a super lengthy process of making them believe that their eggs were not fertilized, and they just get over it. But then you also have to fertilize the eggs just in case. So yeah, I wanted to know. I wanted to make sure I could be right on top of it, make sure there's no issues. So I got them sexed. I originally thought Kiwi was going to be a girl because Mango and Kiwi were, they got a little frisky every now and then, and nothing crazy, but they would try to I don't even know how to describe it. They would flip their tail up at each other, exposing their cloaca, which is a sign of, hey, let's have fun, in bird language. So I was like, okay, I need to make sure that they're either both boys or somehow miraculously both girls, and then I won't have to worry about that at all. Except both girls could mean that they could still lay eggs if they were getting hormonal enough, which is not a good thing, but it's easier because then I know it won't be eggs that are fertilized, so I just have to worry about my bird's health and not have to worry about anything else. However, when we went to go do the testing, it came back that Kiwi is a boy, which was very good news. Kiwi being a boy means I don't have to worry about any of those things. Except it also came back Mango's a girl. So the Mango, the one that was 5 years old, came from a sanctuary where they said, yeah, this is a male conure. Turns out, actually a female conure, and no matter what I was planning for, if I got a bird that was sexed, I was still going to have a male-female pair. Which is just so funny to me. Now, the only thing I don't know if they somehow mixed up DNA tests. I don't know I don't know their process for how they did it, what the process went through, but I told them which one was Mango, which one was Kiwi. Mango is a little bit bigger than Kiwi, and also on this paperwork, they said that Mango was a little bit bigger than Kiwi. They have the same breed, so there's not really anything there. I would show you guys the paperwork, but there is information of the veterinarian that did it. But they both say Kiwi and Mango, patient name. Species is green-cheeked conure. Pira Molyneux, the scientific name. And then it was 62 for Kiwi, 67 grams for Mango. What are you talking about, buddy? Which I do personally know that Mango, like when I'm looking at Mango and Kiwi, Mango looks a little bit bigger. We just always knew that. Yeah. I don't know if that's like a thing that female conures typically are larger, but they're different variants of conures. Mango is a cinnamon, pineapple cinnamon, technically, I think. I don't really know. They're not really super scientific. And then Kiwi is just a conure, green cheek conure, classic. That means I don't know if there's like a difference where cinnamon conures are always a little bit bigger, or if it's like male versus female, and those different color mutations can vary in size or things like that. They're not different species. It's not like sun conures where they're like notably different in scale, and it's not like Nande conures where there's noticeably different items and styles and different behaviors in them too. It's just green cheek conure. So I have that going on, and I don't know if they somehow mixed up the blood work, because it's very, I find it very unlikely because what they did is they took the birds to the back, took one out at a time, weighed them, trimmed their nails, took a little bit of blood out of one of their nails. I think the nails, or they might have just pricked a toe to get the blood going. Put the blood on a sample, sealed it up, and shipped it off to a lab. I think it's very low chance that they messed it up, because the only way to, like, there were 2 of them that were doing it. I think one of them was actually a vet assistant. She was learning how to be a vet. But I bet the vet just did it and showed her, and then did it one at a time, because that'd be the easiest way. Handle one at a time, be done, let it go back to the cage. Handle the other one at a time, be done, go back to the cage. I gave them the name, they talked with them. They're very distinctly colored different. Mango is very obviously much lighter than Kiwi, much heavier than Kiwi. Not much heavier, it's like 10% difference. You're 10% fatter than Kiwi, you know that? Yeah, so there really shouldn't be any sort of margin of error for that. But yeah, so I have a male and a female conure. And I had it backwards. I thought Kiwi was going to be the girl because Kiwi was being submissive. But then also started putting their foot on Mango, so I guess they're a bit of a switch. Kiwi still can be a twink, though. We haven't rolled that one out yet. Kaylin hates that. Kaylin hates that joke, and I love it so much. Flutters are around. So yeah, I have that going for me. I gotta figure out. I don't really have to figure out anything. I know what I have to do. I know how to handle it now, but I just know this information. That you're a little girl, sweet little baby girl. Still sweet little baby. The hardest thing always is, like, I always try to figure out, like, what behaviors are expected and unexpected, and there's just, like, no information. No one knows how to really, like, tell the difference, or if there is a difference. Oh, I missed a row in this other one. This one's one short. You can see it when they're all in line. I gotta do that real fast. No one knows if, like, the different behaviors of conures, if it's, like, male or female driven, because they're so often overlapping. But typically male conures can get a little bit more dominant around a female to try to, like, be like, haha, let's have babies. Which Kiwi, the most Kiwi's done is put a foot on Mango, and she'll do that, or no, that's right, I'm getting things mixed up. He'll do that every now and then, where he just, like, rests a foot on Mango's shoulder, but it's, like, not a I own you thing. It's more of like a, hey, hold on. It's more of like, let's hold on here for a second. Let's calm down. You're getting a little excited, and it makes me laugh every time. There we go. Nothing broke through, and it all looks very even, which is very nice for me. I'm making burgers and macaroni and cheese for dinner tonight. I bought some fancy cheese that I want to melt into macaroni, and I bought burger, and Keelan said she wanted burgers for dinner, so I'm making burgers for dinner. I could make literally anything, and she chose burgers. I went and got groceries, so we have plenty of supplies. And she chose burgers. I am very hungry, though. I only ate 3 bagels at I had a, how about last time I streamed? I had not a meeting, a training at a store, one of the Lowe's in the area for kitchen cabinets and everything like that. And I went there. I got in at, like, the meeting started at 9. I got in at like 9:58 at the store. I was walking through the door. I'm like, perfect, I'm on time. I went back to the kitchen cabinets department, and they weren't in the kitchen cabinet department. They were up front. So I get in there, and it's like just turning to 9. They're just starting in the room, and I was like, okay, well, that's chill. During the little intermittent break, I realized they had bagels, and so I had 2 bagels, and then at the end of it, I had another bagel because I like bagels, and they had cream cheese. That's just a killer for me. I love it. And so I just ate that, and I haven't eaten anything else today because I've been lazy and I haven't want to cook because I woke up at 9 to go to that, and then I came home, and then that ended at like 12:30. I went grocery shopping, got back at home at 1 because how far I had to drive. And then I put all my groceries away probably like 2 to 3 o'clock by that time. And then I just sat down and watched YouTube for a while to actually just relax on my day off because I wasn't supposed to go to work today, but I did. So that's a thing. I did have 3 hours of overtime basically, or 3 hours of time, and I only took 2 hours off yesterday, but I think technically I'll hit it this week. I'll be exactly at 40 this week because they actually did last week. So Lowe's tries to schedule you 39 hours a week. They give you an hour shorter day, so that you have a little bit of wiggle room for, or I guess, so they don't have to pay you anything for overtime because they don't want to have to pay overtime. Who wants to pay overtime when it's a retail job? They'll just have you leave early another day or something like that. Which I get, and I'm fine with it. It means when I do work overtime, I get to leave early another day, which is sick. And I keep the same pay. Awesome. That would be my style if I could do it every day. I'd just come in for the hours I need to be there, because oftentimes there are a couple nights where I'll just be there for like 3 or 4 extra hours, it feels like, where there's just nothing happening, and other days I wish I could stay a little bit longer to finish up projects. But they will never allow that to be consistent. It also means I can't schedule around that though, so it's probably a good thing. Yeah. But what ends up happening a lot of times is I just feel like I'm wasting time. So whenever I actually have to take overtime, like when I have to finish a kitchen cabinet sale or finish a design or finish working on a project, and then I can leave early another day, it feels good. It feels nice. I left 2 hours early yesterday so I could go to that meeting. And I feel like I still wasted 3 hours in that day doing absolutely nothing because it was just so slow at work. I sold one major appliance that covered me for the entire day, and then I didn't sell like anything else. Someone bought a 2-in-1 GE washer dryer combo, and that thing looks pretty nice. I would get one if I needed if I wanted something fancier, but I think I'm just gonna do a washer dryer, maybe like a stacked unit in a place, or I'll probably just do front loaders on pedestals underneath the shelf, because I think that looks the best and it gives it a good height while still letting me just put something in the dryer and still start a wash if I need to. Because I, oddly enough, do every now and then just use the dryer part, and if I'm doing laundry, I don't want to be ruined by that. But if I was really rich, I'd just buy 2. I would. I'd put 2 of them in a room like that and build a little pantry around it and things like that. If I was super rich, I could probably spend $50 million designing a perfect house for me, with everything the way I want it. I could probably do that because I just have so many ideas for how I'd want to design my perfect house and all that. I just love technology too much. That's the biggest issue. Technology is so expensive, and I just like it. I like having little tech gadgets and doing things very specifically and precisely. So I could easily blow through like $50 million building a perfect house. I wouldn't be able to do it all in like one day, like for a Mr. Beast video, but I could do it. Build a super high-end gaming studio. Build a production area, like I'd build an office space that's a gaming and like any sort of creative arts area. I'd have a setup that could entirely record any music, a recording studio that could do voiceovers and music recording, just right off of a area filled with arcade cabinets and a massive theater. Put that underneath put that in the basement across from an open doorway that opens to a pool area with a sick water slide. I have a big old house with a massive kitchen. Like, I could spend the money. I could do it. Don't tempt me. I don't have the money, but I could spend it if I did. You think you could spend $1 million on stuff, Mango? What would you buy? You buy a bunch of just seed and some pellets, maybe a big old flight cage. Oh, I'd also build like a bird sanctuary. Not like to be a bird sanctuary, just for my birds. I need to figure out how I'd want to do that though, Because I don't know if it's best to, like, I don't know. Well, it'd probably be fine if I just let the birds roam free if they didn't get too aggressive with each other. Maybe build a couple smaller sanctuaries in one big area. Because that'd be kind of sick. Actually, I could build it so it's like in a greenhouse, so it's always the right temperature and heated, and then it has an outdoor area the birds can get into. I just have to be clever with everything. But yeah, that would be fun. I have a bunch of birds. I like birds. I can spend a lot of money on birds too. What, do you not like that I like other birds, Mango? I'm sorry. Would you like to step up? What? What? You want to say to the microphone what scared you? No, you don't. You don't want to admit your fears live on Twitch. Weak. I do think I do want to do, because I like tech and technology. I would love to have a basement that I'd finish up at a theater like seating area and a bunch of arcade cabinets. I think that would be pretty sick. I want, like, the biggest thing is I want pinball machines. I think pinball machines are so beautiful. I think they're like actual mechanical pinball machines, not the computerized ones. Those are stupid. But actual mechanical pinball machines are so interesting to me and so fun. I think that they're a nice touch, and they create a very pretty environment and are mechanically amazing. I love the mechanics behind it. I love the technology, like I've been saying. It's just so cool to me. I'd put like 12 in my basement if I could, but I need a pretty big basement for that. I can go with a few arcade cabinets because I feel like with the emulator I built, which I still need to get fixed. It's not running yet, Mango. I need to fix that still. I can pretty much play any arcade game, and I don't think I personally don't think the actual computer behind it changes that much. There might be actual notable differences and things like that, but if you don't own the regular arcade cabinet, they're still just as janky in the regular arcade cabinet as the one I built myself. So that one doesn't bother me that much. But what does bother me is electronic pinball machines, because whenever anything goes electronic and is made to be to suck you in to put more quarters in, it instantly adds these odds and gambles and things like that. And whenever there's a randomly generated numbers, some of them aren't that random, and they're put in to make you want to spend more money and get things set up. Get out of my hair, Mango. And so it leads to issues like not being a fun game, because when it flips a coin when you're doing really good, it cancels you and you're done. However, when you're doing physical, you can't make a rolling ball just all of a sudden take a 90-degree turn or clip with something that it technically shouldn't, because the hitboxes are slowly enlarged and things like that. Those aren't things you can do in the real world. I mean, I guess you could put magnets in it, but that's gonna be pretty obvious when your ball just all of a sudden stops. There's too much risk in the magnet activating at the wrong time and completely displaying its magnetness. Are you really going for my... Look at this. Look at this. Look at this girl. Look at this girl going right for the zipper. Oh, I'm sorry, I didn't mean to scare you. Love you. And I kind of think that the DNA test, going back to my birds, I kind of feel like the DNA test is backwards, because Mango is 5 years old and they never had any issues or never questioned it being a girl. They were very confident saying it was a boy. But like, I don't know. I feel like there's a good chance that they somehow got it backwards, but I don't know how they would have. Like, it's a very basic practice for doctors to sex or veterinarians to sex a conure. I feel like there's a very standard process, and to mess it up would be crazy. Right in the center, perfect, easy to read. What are you doing, Mango? But alas, I have no way to prove or deny without doing another sexing. And they're like $80, so you know. It's an aggressive amount of money. But I'd only have to do one. Because if I sexed Mango again or Kiwi again, and it came back with a different result, I know the other one is incorrect. It does mean I gotta watch Mango closely for hormonal behaviors. That way they don't lay eggs. Because Mango, the little baby, could become egg-ridden, or egg-ridden? There's a term for it. Where the egg-bound, that's it. Where the eggs can't get pushed out, and that causes a whole host of medical issues. How are you doing, Mango? Kiwi is sitting up on the TV with 1 foot raised like they normally do, but he is not like tucking it in. He's just having his hand open on the bottom of him. His little foot sticking straight out. I wave at him when he does that, and he's like, "What are you doing, weirdo? Get out of here." Are you having fun, Mango? I hope Essie stops by the stream today. I need to tell her that stacking thing. I forgot to do that again. You can stack stacks. So I get several diamond stacks. Yeah, I don't know why you would ever make netherite stacks. That's so many blocks. I guess if you're doing crazy modded stuff, it might be nice to have insanely high stacks on you. Done. Okay, no longer going crazy. Swing in, Mango. And luckily they're pretty gender neutral names, so I don't have to worry about that at all. I didn't name one Charles and the other one Diana, and their names are backwards, you know. Going for the soda can. Mango loves the rim of a soda can or the soda tab. I don't understand why. Mango. Oh, sorry. No, I didn't scare you. You just were coming back to the soda can. That's fine. I said Mang, and Mango like flipped out. I thought, but no. She was just turning back around to lick the soda can some more. But yeah, Mango, I don't even remember what I was gonna say. Oh yeah. Mango has been doing much better. Do you want to step up? Mango's been doing much better with step up. I typically have to do this thing where I offer my arm and they step up on my arm. Yeah, you have, haven't you? Sweet baby, you're so good. But I've recently been teaching them that I can grab them from the back and bring a finger around. Oh, pooping around on my desk, huh? Okay, thank you. But I can reach the finger around, and then they will step up onto the finger and then brace them against the back of my hand so that they can still support themselves and feel safe. However, I've been starting to reach out to Mango first with the finger and leading to my hand in the back, and she's just been stepping directly onto the finger without the back support, which is really good progress because that means at some point I can start just offering just a finger and you'll step up. Isn't that right, baby? Isn't that right, Mango? You're talking so much over there. Sweet baby girl. So, yeah. That's crazy. You want to play with the soda can? Want to play with the tab specifically? Oh, TV noise. Going back for the soda can. That's it, gotta do one. Yeah, so that's my bird adventures in the last couple of days. I got that email about them about their sexing today. They have my last name on the reports, which is very funny to me. I still have this sort of gut feeling that it's backwards, because whenever you have so many people tell you, oh yeah, that's a baby boy, and the other one is a mystery, and the one that they told you is incorrect, and the other one that's a mystery is an option there still. It's like, okay, what are the chances? What are the chances that happens? But like, I have zero idea. What are the chances, Mango, huh? The previous owners didn't know, apparently, and they had Mango for 5 years. That's the biggest thing. That's the biggest reason I'm confused by it. How do you own a bird for 5 years and not get it sexed, but then identify it yourself, you know? Especially ones that are known for their difficulty in sexing. Backpack full. I might actually throw on another one of those. I'll do another diamond stack upgrade for this one because this one's actually getting kind of close to full. There's a diamond stack which turns it by 8, but this one upgrades it by 4, making it 32. So when I throw this in here, do it at the bottom. I just sort that. All of a sudden, it's very much more compact. I can just keep doing that whenever I need to, you know? That is just a storage backpack. That instantly picks up everything it needs and holds it there forever. So we're good to just do that as many times as I need. Thank you, Mango. Training me to make me beautiful. You know, I could really go for some cheap Chinese food tonight, but I just bought groceries and I don't need to do that. I'm thinking about these, like, I'm thinking about the Chinese donuts that you can get at takeout places with some teriyaki beef and some lo mein. I'm only 45 minutes into stream and I'm so hungry. I should have eaten before I streamed, but I was gonna wait for Kalen so I could make big dinner. I think I've made a mistake. I'm gonna be hungry for the rest of the stream. Ow, ow, Mango. That hurts. She's picking at a scab on my face, just like Keelan. But once she gets a grip on it, she does not stop. She also plucks beard hairs for no reason. None of that, Mango. None of that. It's red and puffy because you bit it really hard. Don't bite it more because it's red and puffy. Stop it. Mango. Women. Oh, careful. Yeah, I need to find ways to have Mango be able to play with toys while sitting on me, because Mango is a Velcro bird and will not sit anywhere else other than your shoulder if she has the option. However, how do I leave a toy on my shoulder, you know, for Mango to play with? I just don't know how to even go about doing that. I tried to hold toys up, but then Mango, like, or I try to set toys on my shoulder, Mango will just play with them until they fall over. I try to hold toys for a while, but that means I can't do anything but hold the toy for Mango, which at that point, why hold a toy? I can just play with Mango. Which is the attention Mango really wants. Or I could like build a weird elaborate hat that I wear that Mango can have a toy hanging off of, like a crib cradle. But that'll probably scare Mango, because Mango hates new toys. It's so funny. Mango, whenever you introduce anything to Mango, like by showing, it's like, hey, You want a toy? You're just playing with this. Why are you so afraid of it? Like, I don't get it. I'm just offering it, and Mango will go out of their way to play with that soda can and pull on the bottle tab. However, if you just like, hey, want this? Mango's like, whoa, that's crazy. No, keep that away from me. Holy cow. You a madman? What are you doing? I'm watching you. I got my eye on you. Kiwi hasn't want to come down yet, though, surprisingly. Kiwi's still sitting up there chilling. I need to mend up my tools after this. I will not be putting the dirt in today. That's too much effort. I need to build other things. I'll leave that for Essie to do. That is, if Essie ever gets on and the tornadoes stop tearing down her house. The tornado did not actually tear down her house. She just has a bunch of internet. She has no internet power because of tornadoes. Go, Mango. Bam. There we go. There's a lot more low rooms to mine, though. This is all going to be a longer stream today. Not the usual 2 hours. This is going to be more like 4. So, I have some time to do stuff. I can actually work on projects. We do have a couple builds to make, though. We do have to design a couple more places. This one, how far does this need to go? It says 1, 2, 3, 4 walls. It needs to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Figure this out and I'll count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. This one will be a little bit deeper because it's going to be pumpkins. Again, a lot of the regular terrain gets taken up for water. So you do have to do a little bit more space to get a good yield. And I may or may not stack this one depending on how many pumpkins or melons we need. I don't feel like I'm going to need that many. But you never know, Mango. Isn't that right, baby? Especially with you. You never know. That out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. You just barely see the top of Mango's head in the webcam, and I can't move my arm because Mango's trying to sleep. I really choose the worst arm to sleep on. You know, my shoulder would be a lot more smooth. I've moved that arm a lot, though. But anywhere is the best spot, I guess, for a bird. Interesting. And that does all line up nicely on a mini-map, which is great. How far back am I taking this? I think I wanted to go like at least double the length. I feel like. What would be the singular length? We do an extra. Yeah, I mean that would probably leave us with just one floor of melons, to be honest. I guess here, I should just count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yep. Oh, you know what I could do? This could be I don't know. I'm thinking about things. It could be melons and pumpkins on the first floor. Beneath it is a sugarcane farm, and above it is a bamboo farm. Because that would get all the oddball shapes in this larger space, so I only have to do like one floor for each, or one design for each, I guess, in a much bigger room. That way I still get max efficiency on everything. So I guess I can do it here. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And now we keep going. And no one can stop me. None have the power. I think it's still funny to look at the minimap and see that massive tavern over there. I feel like the tavern takes up so much, like the actual space I'm mining out here can almost nearly fit in the tavern, which is just weird. Just kind of crazy. It's a lot of space. I'll show this off to Essie so that I can have her work on this next time she's on, though. There's a little fruit fly just landed on my forehead. What the crap? Can't believe the disrespect. It hit me and then flew off. Is it supposed to be raining? I can't check my phone because my bird's on my arm. Sorry, Mango. I try not to move my arm as much as possible. Is it raining though, Mango? Can you tell me? You're not certain? Okay. Oh, I got some new audio equipment coming in as well soon. I got a couple pieces of. I got the Scarlett, like 2i2 Gen 4, whatever it is, I think. Coming in with a Stream Deck Plus, so it has the audio thing. And once that's done, I should have some crazy options for what I can do. Because it's just gonna let me do so much more, I think. I guess I can put silver in there. There's no other better place to put it. I guess since I'm mining so much cobbled deep slate, I should just add cobbled deep slate to this list, huh? Well, I have regular deep slate. I need a cobbled deep slate. It's just a regular pickup, though. Oh, there it is. I could probably upgrade that. What do I have an upgraded one already? I don't. Another 2 more diamond stacks. I could make that insane, but I'm not gonna. I don't need a diamond stacks in here. That would be kind of funny. I need to make a bunch of upgrades still. Well, I need to make an iron farm is what I need to do. That's something I can probably build in this area. I can probably add that to the list when Mango wakes up. Iron farm, because it would be really nice to have just an always active iron farm, just churning away to get iron. I also need to figure out the transmutation table, because if I can get like something turned into diamonds, transmutation table takes 2 Farseer arms. I don't remember what a Farseer is. I can get another star, no problem though. Maybe that's what I should do with the rest of the stream. I should try to figure out how to get that. Because if I can find something that makes diamonds, or if I can get iron turned into diamond somehow, or gold turned into diamond, because I can get a lot of gold pretty easily with the dragons. I could make infinite, or actually guess gold, no, because well, I mean, if I can find something that makes a ton of gold easily, then I'm gonna turn that gold into diamonds. That kills two birds with one stone too. But I just have to figure out what a farseer is and kill it, which is just kind of hard. I don't know what that is, or where I find it, or how I kill it. Bam. Big old room for pumpkins. Alright, baby, I'm gonna open my soda real fast. Guys, it can be a bit of a noise. I'm sorry. Man, Kiwi, you wanna wake up real fast? I'm gonna open a soda. Ah, it scared Kiwi. Or Mango. I'm sorry, baby. I tried to warn you. It was gonna get scary, baby. You wanna step up? Thank you. I'm sorry. Can I have a kiss? Thank you. I'm sorry. I love you. Don't need to be that scared, baby. Okay? I'm sorry. Yeah? Are you doing better? Can I pet you? No pets yet? Okay. I respect it. I tried to warn you, buddy. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to scare you. Kiwi, are you doing better too? Speaking of birds, Kalen sent me the Instagram of Pink, or sorry, not Pink, Prince the bird that likes to be in the forbidden cabinet. That one's always fun. Kiwi, you want to come down? You want to come down, Kiwi? Okay. Kiwi bobs his head whenever he wants to come down. Alright, ready? Well, oh, I'm sorry. Oh, are you stuck? Oh, no, baby, what happened? Your tail's stuck, baby. Oh, I'm so sorry. Your tail was stuck, baby. Kiwi's tail got stuck on some double-sided tape that he tears up. I love you. I'm so sorry that your tail got stuck. That must have hurt so much. Just pull on your tail feathers. We got it all better though. Let you step up then. What are you doing, baby? You look so silly. You look so silly, Kiwi. What are you doing? Step up. Oh. Mango. Be nice, Mango. Otherwise, you go in your cage, okay? Kiwi's just allowed on my shoulder as much as you are. You're not special. There we go. That's better. Try to get nippy, Mango. You're going in your cage, by the way. Not tolerating. Oh no, there they go. They're being friendly. Cute burbs. You know, so friendly with each other now. And that's why I got 2 conures. Sorry, the lights turned off, guys. You're fine, though. I specifically got my phone out to try to check the weather. It says there's supposed to be thunderstorms today, and I think they're starting soon. No, 8 o'clock. Okay. Still got a couple hours. The thunder doesn't really come through my window, or the sound of the thunder doesn't really come through my windows and doors, so they don't really ever deal with it. Whenever I buy a house, though, I don't know if my windows are gonna be good enough for that noise isolation. Delicious. Completed. This hallway actually, this hallway's longer than the other one. This hallway's shorter than the other one, but I'm wrong. I think it's 1 or 2 longer. Oh, I have that one. Oh my gosh. It's hideous. I have one overly extended over here. One second. Who do I think I am? So much better. Yeah, I think this one's too longer. Ah, wrong buttons. There we go. They're just having a good time now. It's always one of those things with birds. It's always nice for them to have a pair, but the issue is if you're not on top of training and things like that, they can oftentimes just forget about you. You have to be really active, just like dogs, where if you don't actively train them, they like begin to not want to be trained, and then you have to break their bad habits and put in good habits. With birds, it's just they just don't see you as a flock member as much unless you're actively with them, or one already has an obsession with humans. Talking about you, Mango. Mango will never not want to be around people, I don't think, unless something terrible happens to Mango, or they get put with a bunch of birds and only birds, and then they grow a new habit. But Mango loves people, and since that's not going to happen, since I'm not going to put them in that scenario, Mango will be super friendly to humans forever. Mango loves to meet new people. It's so funny. When we went to the vet, he was so excited to meet the vets and talk with the vets. And by talk, I mean literally Mango was going there, just getting like, just at the veterinarians while they were looking over the cage. The vet tech that was helping us like took us in the room and wrote down all the fun information about health and things like that, or questions and concerns. She said that they were so friendly. Because they didn't get nippy, they didn't bite through the cage. They were actually able to pet Mango through the little bars of the cage, which is apparently not super common for the birds that come through with them, which makes me happy because I've only had them for a very short period of time from a sanctuary, so I can't take like I can't say like yes, my training with them has gone so well. It hasn't been training. This is just how they were, and as long as you don't break that habits, they will chill out forever. But you also have to not let them grow into new bad habits. Birds are very complex creatures. They're very socially driven, so they have a very social dynamic, and you have to watch for the interactions, see how they're reacting, and then properly respond in the right ways, and it's never the right way at the same time. It is always like a person. You can't just like have a one fail-safe way to treat someone. You have to each and every time judge the scenario, see how they react to things, and then understand how to deal with their problem. If every single time someone comes crying to you, you start talking about their boyfriend and how bad they are to them, you're gonna have a very bad time, and people are gonna think you're stupid. But it's sort of the same thing with friends or with birds. You can't have one fail-safe way. And they also have dumb problems too. Lightning crazy in Minecraft. Holy cow, Zeus going wild. Soon enough, you guys will be hearing that in real life. It's gonna be crazy. And I'm gonna make some macaroni and cheese and have hamburger. I was thinking about doing a grilling the burgers, but you know what? Not with this weather. No siree. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 1, 2, 3. What are you guys doing? Who's bowing? Mango's been recently getting a little nippy with Kiwi though, so I'm trying to keep an extra close eye on them. Just because having the random bites on your shoulder is not fun. But mostly been Mango has been being the aggressor. I'm mostly keeping my eye on you, Mango. What you doing, Kiwi? Kiwi doesn't like giving kisses. Well, no, Kiwi does like kisses. When close to Mango, if I offer kisses, for some reason Kiwi gets so terribly uncomfortable. And I don't know what it is, because I'll kiss Kiwi and then, or I'll kiss Mango and Kiwi just starts like backing up slowly, like panicking. But if you go up to the cage and like kiss Kiwi or go to kiss Kiwi, well, sometimes, most of the time for me, sometimes for Kaylin, Kiwi will go in and like head in and give a kiss back and then just like get sort of fluffy, like, haha, that was nice. But then if you like, right now if I try to kiss Kiwi, Kiwi will freak out. Sorry, isn't that right, Kiwi? You like your distance. Both their backs turned to me. Man, the disrespect of my own household. Mango will actually do that a lot for some reason. I don't know what it is. I think it's Mango trying to show off. That's the reason why we thought Mango was a boy too. Mango likes to show off a lot. Whenever I come home from work, and I open up the cage, Mango instantly comes out and wants to step up on my my arm so that yeah, she can hang out with me. But she will turn, fluff out her tail in this like big fan, and squawk and just like walk back and forth and squawk and squawk and squawk. And if you go Mango, Mango, singing a song to her, she'll start dancing and squawking to your mangoes. And it's so adorable. It's so cute. I don't think it's territorial. It might be, because if you reach out for Mango, they'll sometimes nip. But sometimes I'll pet her while she's doing that. She'll just be so happy. So it might be territorial, but we thought that was a male activity for that. But I don't know. I think it's Mango trying to claim me, but the odd part is Mango will do that when Kaylin comes home, and then just instantly go on Kaylin's shoulder after doing that, and not do it on Kaylin, which was the confusing part. So I don't honestly know what's going through Mango's little brain, but something's going on. There's something up there. They might have the shared brain cell for 1 second, you know? That brain cell's on overtime. What are y'all doing? So Kiwi likes people, but doesn't like being this close to people. Kiwi doesn't super trust people yet. It's something I want to work on a little bit more with him. Yeah. Mango, on the other hand, Mango loves people. So I'm trying to get them to hang out with me more so Kiwi gets used to me. And when Kiwi gets used to me, I can do more training to get Kiwi used to other people. But at this moment in time, if someone tries to go, if I bring a finger towards Kiwi, Kiwi does this thing where he'll just like sort of grab my finger with his beak and just be like, no, you don't gotta get any closer. You can just stay right over there. And it makes me laugh every time. Cause he'll slowly back away like, no, we're good. You don't, no, you're fine, no, you're good. And then if you can't push too long, he just flies away. He hasn't learned that biting is a very powerful tool yet. Mango is so hard asking for preens from Kiwi, and Kiwi's like, I'm out of here, man. Oh, thank you for pooping off of me. That was very kind of you. Real quick, Breezy up. You did get on my chair, but luckily, it's not fabric. It's fake. It's a foam, so it's not a fake leather. It doesn't try to be leather. It's a foam, so it's easy to clean. Careful there, Kiwi. Trying my best not to move too quickly to scare them. Whenever they get frightened by anything, it's like it takes them a long time to cool down, and if anything happens even slightly scary, where they have like a threshold. And as they get worked up and frightened, they like fly in panic. And then it takes a while for them to cool down, where if they get slightly frightened again, it just breaks that threshold and they start flying around again. So it's really important. Hey, now. Hey, you're going in your cage, buddy. That was, you went after you guys were done fighting. You changed. You went back. You have a 10-minute timeout. Just me and you, and me and you, and me and you, and me and you. Kiwi's here. Mango's in the cage for 10 minutes, so at 26, I'll let Mango out. Went back to bite after the battle was over. We don't respect that option. Yeah, is that right? Is that right, Kiwi? What's up? What's up, baby? What are you saying? You wanna go up on the chair? What are you doing? What are you doing, Kiwi? What are you doing, little baby? Oh, you see yourself up on the TV? Whoa, is that you? That's crazy. You didn't know there was another bird in this house, did you? You thought it was just you and Mango. Who's that? Who's that on the TV? Yeah? Is that right, baby? He's so confused. Alright, we're gonna sit back down. Bam. Thank you, baby. Thank you. I should just get out dirt and do this with dirt in the parts that are empty. I'll do that. Because I'll need to fill these in dirt later, and I'd rather not have to mine out and then replace it with dirt. I'd rather just make it dirt. Sorry, Kiwi. Didn't mean to scare you like that, baby. There we go. That's 1, 2, 3, 4. So that's the 5 mark, which is where I can then do 4 more on the other side. What are you up to, Kiwi? Where are you going? Where are you going, baby? Yeah? What's up? What are you saying? Whoa. You're getting a little chatty now, huh? Mango doesn't talk to you that much, like just very softly and gently, huh? Mango just like screams and you join in and screaming. You don't get very talked to gently just by yourself. Typically Mango's around. What's up, Kiwi? Yeah, is that right, baby? Is that crazy? Have you ever played Minecraft before, Mango? Or Kiwi? Wrong bird. Oops. You haven't. That makes sense, you're a bird, but yeah, you know. But everyone played Minecraft. No? Do you want to play Minecraft? Do you want to take over? You think you can handle it? You just gotta place some blocks. That's all it is right now. Okay, you think you got that? Here, go ahead and take the keyboard. Yeah, just grab the keyboard. No? Okay. Well, I guess it does make it hard not having opposable thumbs, huh? What's up, baby? What are you doing? Thank you. What you doing? It got so much darker in my apartment as the clouds roll in. Yeah? Is that right? Is that right, Kiwi? Where are you going, baby? What are you doing? What are you doing? What are you doing, Kiwi? What are you doing, baby? Yeah? Yeah? Is that right? That is right? Where are you going? You wanna go up on top of the chair? You wanna go up on top of the chair? What are you doing? In the lighting, I can just barely see their brown eyes. They have little tiny, like, brown around their pupil. And the rest is just like black. What's up, baby? Where are you going? What's going on? Yeah? Okay. Mango's chattering in the background as well now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Mango, you still got like 5 minutes. Don't get hasty. Mango hates cage time. And that's why we use it as a punishment. Well, no, Mango doesn't hate cage time. Mango likes their cage, but they hate not being with people, and the cage keeps them away from people. I don't think Mango really cares if Kiwi's hanging out with me either. I think Mango doesn't get jealous. I think Mango's just like, I'm not out there. Alright, next one. I didn't need to break that. That was fine to stay. I don't know how far that is from the beginning. I didn't count close enough. Would having massive interconnected rooms be better or worse? Because like being able to see all the way over there, that kind of makes it cool. Did I make a mistake by doing it this way? No, because I wanted to do stacked and have easy separation so no one messes it up. I think I'm just going to keep it this way. I do have the option, what I could do, what I'm thinking about, is if I make this just a massive room, like knock down all these walls on the map, even maybe even clear out some of this area too, on this area, and then I could just label it, or like have a run of smooth stone in between them, a nice little pathway connecting it all. You just have runs of things like that, which I could still do after the fact if I wanted to. There's no reason I couldn't do that after. I could just knock down the walls and then add in a run if I want to. That'd make it a very large and open space instead. Which is an interesting idea. I'm not against it per se. I just don't know if it's worth the effort, and I like the organization of having all these rooms separate and individual. However, like just this openness kind of brings me joy, but I guess that's not the point of this area. This is not an area to look pretty. This is an area to be effective. The area to look pretty is out there. So yeah, no reason to make it look pretty. You got 2 minutes, baby. You're in timeout. I'm also gonna check the weather when I get up to get him. Her. I gotta break the habit. It's been 3 months, man. 3 months, and I was told he was a baby from day one when we literally first met him, or a baby boy. And all of a sudden we learned, no, it's actually a woman. It's like, what? Since when? Since they were born. Maybe Mango's a hermaphrodite. I don't know. Though we do know Mango does not like trans people, apparently, so I don't think Mango's trans. Or maybe it's self-reflection, and they just hate themselves for that for some reason. They grew up in a very religious household, you know. No, whenever Elliot, our trans friend, came over, Mango was biting Elliot more than anyone else. It was only because Elliot didn't have like a coat on to let Mango walk on clearly, so Mango like got nippy to not be touched and things like that because she was uncomfortable with falling. But Mango did definitely just only bite the trans person, so that's what we learned. Fine with pan people though. Mango's the problem with America. Oh, that's a lot of play balls. Right, Mango? It's okay, you can come out now. It is 26. Check the sky, don't fly over. I told you not to fly over me. You're stuck by yourself. If you can step up, you can walk over, okay? You step up. Right on. Yeah. Step up. Step up. Not coming over. No, I told you not to fly to me, and you're not following rules now. You're not doing stuff. You want to step up? Transmutation table. I gotta look into that. So I mined out all this stuff. That's why I'm looking at that now. Big old area. That other area. I didn't want to get too close to the gardens. Oh my gosh, I forgot the word for it. I didn't want to get too close to the garden, so I cut that early and I have more this way. I'm gonna make a couple signs, I think. These things. Would you like to step up now? Step up. Get your toes on there. She doesn't understand. Okay, you're gonna be over there for a minute then. I won't use the hanging signs because those are gonna be too expensive to do. I use some strip logs and some sticks. Make a bunch of spruce signs. I'll turn all these into spruce signs. That's not as many logs as I thought I'd get for some reason. It's like 12 signs. That's not nearly enough. Can I get a couple more? Like 12 more logs of signs. That's gonna be better. There we go. That's some more signs. So from the beginning, we're gonna have probably wheats, carrot, potato. Yeah. Okay, watch this, Mango. I'm gonna reach. Oh, I'm gonna reach around you, and you're gonna step up on the finger. See? I've trained Mango to step on the finger if I put the arm behind her. It's so funny. Mango doesn't understand if I just do this, but if instead I come around, Mango will step up. Most effective training possible on accident. Oh, that's so funny. I don't know what else I need. I just know that this one's gonna be more as well. Oh, I can't use all four. Melons. What in the world? Melons. Pumpkin. Sugar cane, maybe bamboo. I just gotta add that in there. I don't know what else I really need to farm, but I'm gonna place down the signs for them. Are you so much happier to be out of your cage now, Mango? Do you like hanging out with people just oh so much? She's been out of her cage. She's been doing just fine. Gotta get down because she wants it all. I think the next parrot. So whenever we buy a new house, Kaylin said she wants another parrot. The same, like another birdie buddy. And she says she wants an Indian ringneck. So that might be our next set. Our next set. I like if there's two, I might buy two because again, they're male and female. They're a bonded pair now, and they can get aggressive when introducing just a random third bird. However, with Kaylin typically gets off work at 1:30, and she also typically has the baby. And I imagine once we get a house, she's gonna have two babies then to watch. It's gonna happen at my house now. So she might be able to just let the birds out more often. So I could probably get one other bird. Holy cow! I made the perfect amount of signs. That's crazy. I'm so good at what I do, Mango. It's crazy. It's absurd how awesome I am. Yeah, the rain's moving in slowly but surely. What? The rain, Mango. It's here. Soon. Yeah, Mango. It's crazy. I'm not gonna do the floor. I said I was going to. I'm too lazy. I want to figure what the crap of Farseer is. Figure out what the crap of Farseer is. Fartseer. Oh, while I'm here, what was the farm? What was the structure? Iron Golem spawner. I'll probably do that one on stream. Iron Golem farm. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to scare you. Castle Kai Baram. I think it's actually at my house. I need to find my mob book. The little green book. I think I can use a book and any item from one of the mob drops to create it. It's Alex's mob's book. I think I might have left it with the other book, or... Oh, I saw a bunch of backpacks in there. Ooh, forgot about those. No. You're the bestiary. It's not the bestiary. Alex's mom's is slightly different. Oh, did I die with it actually? I just never made another one because I didn't feel like it was necessary. That is a very high possibility. Because I know I did die once and I lost all my stuff. Ice and fire. I'd use that. One of these backpacks has a bunch of books in it. Not a bunch of books, but an amount of books. Where are my books? Oh, there they are. With the other books. What is it, Alex? You. Oh, no, you don't offer that. What? You offer that. Green dye. And then a mob drop. I don't know why the banana slug doesn't work for that. Imagine the crocodile egg will. If not, crocodile scute will, 100%. One of those two has to have it, and I gotta get one piece of green dye. Do I have green dye? I do not. Let me farm my green. I'll just use this. Maybe I'll add a cactus farm in there too. Do I just want everything to have a mini farm that I can just use 24/7? Because the area of the cave is not super massive, but it's like all, or it's not, it's a massive area, but it's all condensed in like very close quarters. So as long as I have them rendered, they should be doing stuff. I'll probably do that off stream though. And it'll just be a simple thing, probably like a 10 by 10 cube, 30 blocks tall. It'll just pour into a chest somewhere in a house. But I'll turn all that into green dye because no use in doing few. Oh, perfect. It fits in 3. That is 3 pieces of coal in total. The storm is rolling in. This is my basalt generator, which I'll also be building one in there. Basalt's really easy to make though. Basalt, cobblestone generators, those are the 2 things that I believe that you should just have one on hand. Because if I need a lot of cobblestone for some project, I don't know what I'm